Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Havana SS here. It's just the morning, I just woke up, and I just want to talk about a little topic that might piss a little people off. What is the future of this thing, of the Corvette? Now, I know most of you, or there might be some of you out there, I don't think so, that know that the new Corvette is going mid-engine, rear engine, or however the fuck you want to call it. The supercar slayer is now actually becoming a supercar itself. It's not only that, I mean, the original guy that had faith in the Corvette, I can't remember his name, but he really wanted to try with the Corvette. He really wanted to make the Corvette rear engine or mid-engine. And you know, they had all these concepts over the years, but I mean, GM didn't stick to it. I mean, they were just like, front engine, rear wheel drive, formula, man. We don't want to fuck it up. Until now. Now, of course, there's gonna be some people that don't agree with this. They're gonna be like, why are you messing with the Corvette formula? The Corvette is supposed to be a sports car that destroys supercars. And yeah, that's partly true. I think GM markets it as a supercar also. But I mean, for 80,000, even the ZL1, or shit, even, what do you call it? Damn it, the Z06. Okay, even the Z06 is a freaking badass car for 80 grand. I mean, now you can pick them up at around 60 grand or in the high 50s, which is a really badass deal for a 650 horsepower car from GM. Now, the Corvette has had a really interesting story, but the Camaro has a really good story too. I mean, they came from the 1960s, they stopped in 2002 because people stopped buying them for some reason, and then they came back in 2010 and they were just killing it, man. I mean, it was the best looking muscle car, at least until the Dodge Challenger came out, but I mean, the Camaro was still killing it. I mean, sooner or later, they changed it to a new generation. It's the 6th generation, which all of you know by now is a really good looking car. And then they just came out with a facelift and came out with this monstrosity. I mean, look at this thing. It looks like a rhinoceros had sex with a Dodge Charger and shitted it out and called it a baby. But that's not what we're going to talk about today. Today we're going to talk about the future of the Corvette and why I feel, I don't know if it could be this Corvette, it could be the next Corvette, why I feel it might be getting the twin turbo V6 engine found in the ATS-V. Okay, yeah, I know what you're thinking, Nothing less than a V8 deserves to be in a Corvette Havana SS. I'm gonna find where you live and punch you in the fucking face. I mean, okay, slow down. I mean, it's not that far-fetched as you think. I mean, in this new day and age, you have cars that are downsizing their engines, and they're making a pretty decent and kick-ass horsepower. I mean, even in the Camaro, or the Corvette itself, what is it? The LT1 is a 6.2 liter naturally aspirated V8 that's making 460 horsepower. And you have this twin turbo V6 here from Cadillac that's making 464. Alright, it's making more. It's in the same league, but it's making more horsepower with a smaller engine, which means it is lighter and it's space compact, which is perfect if they're trying to go for the supercar goal. I mean, there's no question about it. GM is leaking some stuff about the new Corvette. We just found out, or a few months ago, we found out that we're gonna get a twin turbo V8 as an option in the new Corvette. I believe it's the high level option. I think the LT1 is supposedly supposed to be the base option, but I mean, I don't think it's as far-fetched as people might suggest it. I mean, this thing in the ATS-V totally kicks ass. Totally. I mean, they're around the similar weight. I mean, the Corvette is around 30 or 3,000 pounds, and the ATS-V is around 3,000 pounds too. So it stands to reckon that this could save a lot of space in the new Corvette design if it really is going mid-engine. And, I mean, it's still having the kick-ass horsepower. I know you're gonna miss that V8 sound and the V8 rumble, but I don't know if naturally aspirated V8s are gonna last that long. I mean, especially if you have supercharged V8s and twin turbo V8s making more horsepower, and you have smaller engines with turbos making the same horsepower as naturally aspirated engines. Now, does this mean I want to see the V8 disappear entirely? Not really. I like how it is in the Camaro, even though it looks like a piece of heap. I still like how the V8 sounds in it. I love all the torque that it provides, even though the turbos provide that torque too. But I mean, with the Corvette, it's different. It looks like they're actually pursuing the supercar goal this time. And you know, if they want to reach it, smaller engine, more power, more space to put more suspension or handling stuff or parts, it makes sense to me, and I think they might be pursuing that, if not this generation, probably the C9, or I think the C10 is so far in the future we don't even know what's going to be in that thing. But seriously, let me know your thoughts on this. Do you think the future of the Corvette will have a twin-turbo V6 engine, probably as the base or as the mid-level? I mean, V8's always going to be there. The twin-turbo V8 is always going to be king. But this is going to be an interesting step if GM decides to take it into transforming the Corvette into a truly supercar. Thanks for watching.